Hey, I'm Ice-T. Most of you are familiar with my life story and how I grew up in South Central Los Angeles with all the crime and the drama. One of my best friends, John Boy, was right there with me, hustling hard. Well, when I decided to go right, John Boy stayed left. He ended up going to prison and serving some serious time. Now he's decided the best way for him to start getting his life together is to make a difference in his daughter's lives.
Over every motherfucking thing you get on
okay,
my
well, so
nerves,
what they do, what you gonna do then?
All I actually do is... Fuck that shit. Get off my motherfucker. Get off my...
Don't call it a comeback.
Never touch my motherfucking daughter, ever. My name is John Boy Watts. I was a performer on the Tonight Show back in the day, and a street hustler. I got caught and did my time. But the ones who paid the most were my daughters. When I went to prison 13 years ago, they were little girls. Now they're women who grew up beside a daddy. I never wanted to be an absentee father, so now I'm back to make things right by supporting my girls and to help them avoid making bad decisions. I got 4 beautiful daughters who will hopefully let me back into their lives. But first, I gotta deal with a little damage control.
I was there when they surrounded the house with shotguns. I was there, nobody else.
Dominique is my oldest at 27 and the protected mother hen of the group. For Dominique, I went to prison at the worst possible time when she was a teenager.
I gave up on my own life. Smoking, drinking, like just not caring until I ended up pregnant at 16.
Tamika's 26. She's the fighter that comes out swinging. But underneath that tough exterior are some serious wounds that I got to face.
You don't remember me telling you that I was getting molested?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You don't remember me
Yes,
asking to live with you?
remember.
Yes, I did tell you why. Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
think you told me I wouldn't have done nothing about it?
We're too old to really care as much. Like, I'm 20 years old. What do I really need a father for?
Janice is 20, the prima donna who loves the good life and acts like nothing gets to her. She grew up strong without me, and her feelings for me have gone ice cold. Me being away for 9 years, did that bother you?
No, because I have such a great mother. You know, she was my mom and my father.
It's kind of too late to really like mend a relationship that never existed in the first place.
And Sydney, my 18-year-old college girl fashionista and the baby of the group, she was only 3 when I went away. Since then, she's put up some pretty big walls, and now I gotta try to break them down. But having your real father is much different than having a godfather.
Yes?
Yes.
But at the end of the day, he's been more of a father to me than you were.
With the help of our therapists and regular family get-togethers, the healing can begin. Did I say I have 4 daughters? Well,
Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Throw it up, watch it all fall out.
and then this young lady walked up beside me and she kissed me on the cheek and said, "Hi, Daddy." So I looked at her like, "Who are you?"
You are my father. My name is DeJour Cornell. I'm 30 years old, and I am an exotic dancer. Well, my aunt had mentioned that maybe John Boy Watts would be my father.
Is there an issue?
What's gonna happen if it is one? I'm talking to him.
But I'm saying,
I'm not
this is
talking
our
to you.
day.
I'm like, who the hell is this? Is this his girlfriend? Is this some woman he knows? But then when she says, "Hey, Daddy," I'm like, oh, hell no.
You're my daughter, then your sister.
She started.
I came to come talk to him, and y'all talking to me.
Like, bitch, how you gonna exclude us? This is a motherfucking package deal, bitch. You don't go to Wingstop and say, I want 1 wing, bitch. You get 10 wings.
I don't know where you came from or why it took so many years for you to pop up, but this relationship is already broken up enough where we don't need no other hoe rolling up in here on what we're trying to repair.
She was hella fucking rude, so.
Hey, honey, how you doing? Sorry, baby. Listen, sorry for being late. I have an announcement to make. This is my new girlfriend. She's pregnant.
What? This bitch is pregnant?
Don't curse at me.
Excuse me?
Don't curse at me.
Don't fucking curse at me. Hold on.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that. I'm telling you.
You fucking wrong
No,
for
I'm
that
not.
shit.
No, I'm not.